Hey guys, on today's episode of Survival Dispatch Reviews, we have the Predator Armor Level 3 Plus Kevlar covered steel plates. Predator Armor was kind enough to send us their steel armor plates. Now, normally we haven't been a big fan of steel plates because of spalling. Spalling is what happens when a projectile hits a piece of steel, it splatters into different fragments, and it can be dangerous. However, Predator Armor is a little bit different. They're actually Kevlar covered to reduce that spalling. We're going to put it to the test today. This is level 3 plus armor. So not only is it rated for standard pistol calibers, but it's also rated for 5.56, 55 grain and penetrators, and M80, which is 7.62 by 51 or 308 ball ammo. So what we've got here is we've got a plate set in the box. We're going to close the box. I've got some aiming points. Hopefully I won't miss. We're going to shoot some pistol calibers first. Then we're going to shoot some rifle calibers. We're going to open it up after each shot, see if we do or do not have spalling. All right, we got our target ready. First up, 9mm, 115 grain full metal jacket. All right, let's take a walk up. See what we got with the 115 grain full metal jacket. We shot center mass, even though I think this target is behind the outline. Yeah, there we go. So there's our impact. We have, I don't see any spalling at all. Good to go with the 9mm. All right, guys, next up, 45 ACP, 230 grain full metal jacket. All right, so there's our 45 ACP impact. You can actually still see the projectile there. We have no spalling and obviously no penetration. Good to go. All right, next up, 10mm, but not just any 10mm ammo. We're shooting Liberty, the 60 grain ammo that travels 2,400 feet per second. This stuff is hot. There's our 10mm impact. Obviously, it did not penetrate. No spalling. Good to go. Let's move on to some rifle calibers. All right, guys, so I got 55 grain 5.56. I'm shooting my favorite rifle here. This is Margaret. We also have a chronograph so we can see how fast our velocity is. Here we go. All right, 2769 is our velocity. We're going to make safe, go down range, and check it out. So, our spall test box worked because we definitely had something going on here. If you look carefully, you can see I hit the edge of the plate. I can actually feel the backside of the Kevlar with my finger. And what I think I did was actually I hit the actual edge of the plate. You can see it did not penetrate the plate, but it did hit the edge. But this serves a very important purpose. If you were wearing this and a projectile hits you on the edge of the plate, this is what's going to happen. So the plate will only protect you if the bullet hits the plate. So I think what we should probably do is put a few more rifle rounds on target and continue testing. So I hit the edge of the plate. You know, we got the lid closed. We have an outline. It's not extremely accurate. I think I need to shoot one more time with the 55 grainer, a little more center to test for spalling. We did have spalling, but we had spalling off the edge. That could be expected. Let's shoot one more time with the 55 grainer. I'm going to aim for a little more center so we can get a good solid hit. Even though I have a suppressor on, it's still loud. It's 5.56, so I got to put my air probe back in. Here we go. Good solid hit. Let's go safe. Now we can go check her out. Now we're going to see if we have any spalling with a good solid hit versus an edge hit. Well, guess what, guys? Lo and behold, I hit the other edge, and we did indeed have some spalling. You know, when you do a test like this and you're actually hiding the target, it's very difficult to actually shoot the target accurately. So I don't think I have any other choice but to try it one more time and try a little more solid hit. So that's what we're going to do. All right, guys, so we're going to try one more time with the 55 grainer and see if we can get a good hit on target. It's the difficulty level has been increased because the target's actually covered by the box. Kind of have a rough outline. I hit one edge one time, the other edge the other time. We're going to change my aiming point a little bit, see if we can get a little more solid hit with the 55 grain FMJ. So here we go. All right, I feel pretty confident that we got a good hit. So we're gonna go downrange and check it out. All right, guys, well, the good news is my impact was exactly where I aimed. So I brought it down because I hit actually the edge. This isn't really realistic to where the plate is sitting. It's sitting angled back. This is actually lower. That's my impact. And there's the impact on the plate. You can just see a little small dimple there for my impact. No spalling. And obviously, no penetration with the 55 grainer. Let's move up to a 62 grain penetrator. All right, guys, up next, 62 grain, 5.56 penetrator. This is definitely challenging, trying to hit a target you can't see. I was aiming for this dot, got a good hit, obviously. And there's our impact. So a very small divot where the 62 grain penetrator went in, no evident spalling, and no penetration. All right, so we're going to shoot our 7.62 by 39 AK here, steel case Russian ammo out of my Zastava Z-PAP M70. See if we can get a good hit on target. Here we go. All right, so that AK round was traveling at about 2780. I was aiming dead center. I'm just a little off. That's my impact. 7.62 by 39 right there. There's the divot. No spalling, no penetration. All right, guys, so up next, our final caliber is going to be 308. We're shooting 147 grain full metal jacket. All right, so there's my impact. There's a hit, good solid hit. No penetration, no spalling. Good to go with a 308 full metal jacket. So guys, very interesting test on this Predator level 3 plus armor. I'm typically not a fan of steel armor. However, this armor did do what it promised to do. Granted, if you shoot any armor on the edges, even ceramic armor, things are going to happen. You're going to pop out the cover. You're going to have a little spalling. However, if you look very closely, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, between my fingers is the Kevlar liner. The Kevlar liner actually did contain the spalling on all the solid hits. I don't know if you can see this little area here that's kind of sticking out. That's spalling that this Kevlar actually contained. You know, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Even though steel armor is not always my first choice, I do think steel armor would be appropriate under certain circumstances. If you're a driver, if you're stationary, you don't have to do a lot of running around. This stuff does get heavy, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Predator armor level 3 plus. Good stuff.